Hi, so I'm making this video as a why I collect reborn dolls. Sort of. Not really like that, but it's kind of like that. It's more like how I came about them and stuff like that. I think I already did a video sort of like this, but I just thought I might make another one. So, the reason why is because this girl, I don't, I don't know, something with an M. I'll put it in the title and the description. But anyways, yeah, she did a video like this, so I thought, why not? I don't ever get requested videos and stuff, so yeah. So I first found out about reborns. It was a really long time ago. There was this girl on the school bus that decided, she was talking about like this adult baby and a taboo episode thing. So I looked it up because I'm interested in the weird things about the world, and I was curious, okay. She said, you should watch it, it's really weird and stuff, so I was like, whatever. And I watched it, and then after the adult baby died, there was like this lady with these dolls that were so cool. I was like, that's the neatest thing in the world, Who would have thought to make babies that look like babies? And, I mean, I was telling everybody about it that day. And I looked it up, because I kind of wanted one. They were expensive. And, um, yeah, then it just sort of became, like, that was about 3 years before I even really was interested in getting a reborn. I mean, I looked it up once or twice. And then it kind of just became one of those things where you knew about it and it wasn't really that big of a deal. Well, then, like 3 years later, was really like when everything, I guess, sort of started up for reborns. Was, well, my dad, well, sort of my dad, my stepdad, but he's my dad because we lived with him for 11 years or more, 10, 11 years. And at the time, I was 14, so I was like, I was 3 years old. What do you really remember? My biological dad, don't talk to him much, don't see him much. I used to see him a lot more, but not so much anymore. And so yeah, he was my dad. And it was about 3 years after I first found out about reborns that my dad, he died, and it was hard. It was really hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I mean, I guess I was daddy's little girl. Even though he wasn't my dad, my biological dad. I would do everything with him. I would go outside and sit there with him while he was fixing farm equipment, and we would go outside and we would feed the chickens and take care of them. We'd clean the chicken coop. We'd go hunting. We would do everything together. And he died very abruptly. I mean, nobody expected it because, well, he was unhappy for a while there because my mom wanted to leave him because he was he was kind of being weird. He would go off and spend a bunch of money that he didn't need to be spending, and financially we couldn't handle it at the time. Little did she know he had a lot of money. But anyways, like, yeah, and so he got really depressed because he didn't want to lose his family. Mom was gonna move out like 2 days and we were gonna live in a hotel. Yeah, anyways. He decided he was done. That's all I'm gonna say. And really, what can you do? It was hard. Because you always think, oh, it's never going to be me, you know. But, I mean, nobody was expecting it. And you always think, oh, I'll never, no. You always, you hear stories about teenage kids committing suicide and stuff, and because of bullying or whatever, it's like, yeah, they're depressed with their lives, but you don't really hear about, he was only 39, and, obviously he wasn't getting bullied at school, but, what can you do? So, yeah, and he died, and really, my whole world fell apart. Everything, and he died November 20th, and, his funeral was November 24th. November 20th to November 24th, 2012. I can't tell you I don't remember it. I honestly don't. So, a year later, we kind of really regrouped that year. We moved. We don't live in there anymore. And I'll never go back there again because he died right outside there. Yeah. Yeah, and and that's just where it has to stay. So we moved, we regrouped, we financially got better. He had us in a will, and we got, some money. We, we're not the richest people in the world, but we're not in poverty either. Whatever the word is, we're not poor. And, so, we're alright, but emotionally, it tears at you. And I was feeling alone, and I was definitely coming into myself, and I felt like I was, there's absolutely nothing. So, Mom, she got me Owen as, I was talking about reborns, because I got really interested in them. I was like, I want one, because I love them. And I want something to love. I wanted a baby. But instead I got Owen, who was my perfect little baby. And he came November 24th, 2013. So he is my very first anniversary gift of Randy's funeral. If you're wondering, yes, my stepfather's name was Randy. And yeah, so that's why I have Owen. He was a gift, a gift of my family's rebirth. In a strange sort of way, a reborn. It's weird, and he is definitely loved by everybody in the house, and sometimes we all have to take a cuddle with him. It's a coping skill. And Etta, I got her because I wanted a sleeping baby girl that had real hair. And so that's why I got Etta. And yeah, so that's how I came about reborns. Sorry if this was really boring or whatever. But yeah, that's how I came about reborns, and that's why I have reborns today. So thanks for watching. Have a good morning, night, evening, whatever. And bye-bye.